Hey folks, this is your Dave Coaster Dude, and I'm back with a story time. The story time is going to be seen on the description below, as we could do. And it's another story that I remember this one. Alright, the title of this story that you're going to be seeing on the description is called My Worst Whooping Number 4. Yeah. This particular whooping I will never forget. Man. I still remember this one because I got a lot of whoopings back then, but I can tell you one of them. Because if you watch my past video, my worst whooping number 1, worst whooping number 2 and 3, yeah, you'll know. Before we get into this story time, just if you're new to this channel, pause the video, just take a minute to please leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, smash that notification bell, because there's going to be some videos coming. And also, you can follow Dave Woody on Facebook and Twitter. And Instagram is dwoody4785. Before we get into this video here, I want to give a shout out to Matt Reno, Chuck from Angie and Chuck Show, Restic Adventures, Rex, Tony from Coastal Guy 101, Mr. Shields to you, and also for Millennium Force, Alan John Smith. Alright. And give a shout out to them and smash their bells because this is going to be a juicy story time. And also, go in the kitchen while you're pausing this video to get your favorite snacks, like anything you like to eat, like chips, popcorn, pizza, soda, or anything else, right? Your favorite snacks, okay? So, because this is going to be a juicy story time, man. You'll be laughing your pants off, okay? Let's get on with the story time. Okay, it all started, maybe this has happened a long time ago. I was probably 6 years old when this happened because, we was living in a crib. You're like in the hood, or if you're in a crib, because I was like between, Bart Simpson and Dennis the Menace, mischievous kid. Stuff like, petty stuff and then tear up stuff. That's when I was a young child as well. Yeah, this happened maybe, it's gotta be when before I get in the first grade, because it was in a crib. I used to live in a crib because, like, you get a butt whooping if you're in a crib. There's no getting out of the crib, just get a whooping in a crib from your comfort of your own home. Man. Yeah, because I know how that goes. Most African American parents are. You know how we are and stuff, right? I was younger, it was like an ordinary day, It was just me and my mother was at home, right? My father was at work. I decided, I was just playing around, right? Because the house was already cleaned at that time, that I remembered. Man. And then we used to have this, this desk from my aunties, one of them high school desks, the armchair desk. Look, if you're in junior high or senior high, and it's wood, right? I got it since I was maybe when I was in kindergarten, when I was 5 years old, right? It was old and raggedy, and stuff like, dusty that we could do our homework, math, reading, social science. It was like maybe over there or over there, or yeah, I think it was like over here. At that time, before we get into the hallway, right? And we decided that, here, and I was like cleaning up and stuff, right? One of the high school desks, that you can put stuff under the desk, like your books and materials underneath it. I have one of those, and it was like brown and copper, yeah. It's wood, the seats were wood, seats were like raggedy, it was already torn. And all. Yeah. Yeah, and all of a sudden, well, sorry about the inconvenience. Sorry I laugh at this. But this stuff is being funny, right? After I was picking stuff up, my mama told me to pick stuff up off the floor and stuff. And then I went near that desk, right, when I was younger, right? And then, because I have to straighten up, try to get this wood fixed, right? To adjust it, and I pulled it. I tried to straighten that wood part, as you sit down, the seat part is the wood, right? And it has that, that fit thing. When I try to pull it, I try to straighten. Sorry about that, because I had to laugh at this. But I tried to straighten it up, and the next thing I know, it went boom. That wood go boom. It tore it up. It tore it up. Boom. Oh wow. Oh wow. I tore that brown thing off the death, the wood park of the death. You know, the seat park? Because I tried to straighten it out. Man, this gets to a park that I said, about to get my ass whooping for this. So my mama heard it. My mama was in there. Was in the living room too, right? She heard it. No, she saw it too. She said, "You gonna be breaking this death, huh?" So she went in there, man. She grabbed a belt. Yeah, she grabbed a belt, and the color of that belt was brown. I remember it was one of them ladies' belts. It was like brown and tan. So you gonna tear up death, huh? She come to me and she told me up. Why you gonna be tearing up stuff at the death, huh? Why? Why would you do that? You gonna be tearing up? And she goes like this, like, didn't I tell you not to tear up stuff around this house? Oh, like, bro. Oh, man. I got to whoop it long and hard. She go like this. She said, she's gonna be tearing up stuff around here. You leave this stuff alone. You know better than that. You understand me? I was crying. And now she's still whooping me. She's still whipping me long and hard. How many times do I have to tell you, don't you tear up stuff on that death? And like you acting like, yo, baby, you are 6 years old. And you should know better not to tear up stuff. And what you did to that screen, because we had that screen door, you know, on my upstairs porch, you know, it has a, you know, like a screen, you know, you have to take the screen out and then put a storm window on there. You know, one of them old-fashioned doors. I tear the screen up, too. I got in trouble about that one. And same thing with one of those cassette tapes, you know, just put a label on. I got in trouble about that, too, as well, too. Yeah, I got a lecture. I didn't get a whooping on those. He says, I'm telling your daddy about this when he gets home. Man, it was a long lecture. Like, bro. You know, man, that was, worst whooping right there. I got tore up about that desk. And then after I got a whooping, man, my mama, she straightened that desk up. She had to try to fix it, you know, because, you know, it has like that, it's an arm, it's a round thing. This part down there I tore up when I tried to put it because it was already torn up. Because I was trying to straighten it up. The best way I could. Man, yeah, I think after that whooping, I either get a timeout or what. You know, I just got a whooping because we don't believe in timeouts. You know, back then, you know, back in the 90s, 80s, you know, stuff like that. You know how folks do. But my parents, you know, my mama, she's old-fashioned with, you know, old-fashioned ass whooping from the South because we all grew up with whoopings. You know, my folks did too when they were young. My parents did too, so that's why, you know, I born Northern, right? I got raised Southern, you know, and that's really is a good thing, you know. Yeah, I thank the Lord that I have parents like that, you know, discipline me, you know, to keep you in trouble, keep you in line. Because to me, I don't think whoopings are not no abuse, which is not, because it just come from the Bible, you know, spare the rod, spoil a child, right? You know, if you're black, you know, like black parents, but white parents, you know, white parents just do anything they want to do. Yeah, like you know, like they say, give me your phone, you're grounded, or stuff like that. But us parents, you know, we just get whoopings, man. Like that's what we grew up with back in those days, you know, golden days. But now them days are abuse. Now they just get put on punishment, you know, like take their phones away, TV away, you know, out with social life, like going out with friends over and stuff like that. You know, now these days, you know, when it's millennium, you know, because whoopings is abuse now. And so if you like this story time, all right, please leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, smash that notification bell, because there's going to be some more juicy story times. And also, before we wrap this up, I do apologize that I didn't download because stuff has been busy, been down the road, right, from down here as well. All right, but I'm going to try to do a little bit better, but things got a little bit, kind of like storm busy as well. All right, so until then, I will see you in the next one. Until then, bye, y'all.